Destiney Jasmine Carey was 33 years old. She lived in Copper's Cove, Texas, near Fort Hood. By day, she worked as a registered nurse. But nursing wasn't her only ambition. She had opened her own business, High Saturday Boutique in Killeen, a clothing and design store that she built from the ground up. She was doing something most people only talk about. She was actually doing it. She was making more money than her husband. She was becoming independent. She was becoming the kind of woman who didn't need anyone to survive. Her children remember her as someone whose laugh could light up a room. Her family describes her as generous, welcoming, always willing to help others start their own businesses, raise their own children, build their own lives. That was Destiney Carey. But Destiney was married to Kevin Frazier. He was 37 years old, a former U.S. Army Staff Sergeant who served from 2004 to 2016. On the surface, he looked stable. In reality, he had a record, multiple arrests, a history that detectives would later review when they tried to understand what happened.
Love you, Destiney. We have our ups and downs like everybody else. But she know at the end of the day, where my I'm her hubby. Her 6 years now strong. She know that. We been married for 4 years. We did. You gonna cut me up like that? Okay. I'm gonna drink my crown and coke on that note.
Crazy, girl. You crazy.
Hey, I love this lady to death. You feel me?
Bye, y'all.
I love her to death. It is.
And what happened was this. Kevin could not accept that Destiney was leaving him. She had filed for divorce. She had made the decision to walk away. And as her success grew, as her confidence grew, as she became less dependent on him, something inside Kevin fractured.
Don't hide now, Kevin. Show the world. You know this. What?
Scream yourself.
No, scream you. You know this. See, I was doing a text and he was all in my business. I was trying to do a post on Facebook. He was all in it.
You think she's growing? Don't worry about it.
You know who you are?
She thinks she's growing. She been forgetting.
Here you go.
This is why I need my man. I can't be without no man. This just ain't it.
On April 7th, 2022, at 12:25 in the afternoon, a 911 call came into the Copper's Cove Police Department. The call came from 1000 block of Hobby Road, but the line went dead. It was a hang-up call. Still, the dispatcher knew something was wrong. Officers were dispatched immediately. They arrived at the house and knocked on the door. That's when they heard a male voice say, "Wait," and then screams. A woman screaming inside the house. The responding officer didn't hesitate. He kicked the door open. As he entered the house, gunshots exploded. Multiple shots fired. One of those rounds struck the officer in the leg. Shrapnel tore into him, but he kept moving. When the shooting stopped and he could see clearly into the house, he found two people. A woman lying motionless near the front door. A man in the living room with gunshot wounds. The woman was Destiney Carey. She was no longer breathing. She was no longer moving. She was dead. And her name was about to become part of a story that needs to be told. This is what happened on April 7th, 2022. This is how Destiney Carey died. Live interviews and video content inserted here.
Tonight, we are learning more about a woman found dead after a 911 hang-up call in Copper's Cove yesterday.
Yeah, police identified her as 33-year-old Destiney Carey. 6 News anchor Jasmine Caldwell spoke to her family today and learned she was a rising entrepreneur in the Central Texas area and even a business owner in Killeen.
Well, yeah, I'm outside of High Sedity Boutique. It's owned by Destiney Carey, the woman who was shot in Copper's Cove yesterday. I spoke to her family and other small business owners who say she's gonna be missed. This is the home on the 100 block of Hobby Road where Copper's Cove police say Carey lost her life. On Thursday, police responded to a 911 hang-up call and discovered Carey dead in the home. They also found 37-year-old Kevin Frazier with a gunshot wound.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast, I can roast, I can...
Memorial Boulevard. According to Copper's Cove police, Frazier is still in the hospital as a result of that gunshot wound. Carey's daughter tells me that Frazier is Carey's husband.
A man found injured in the same house a Copper's Cove woman was found dead in has been arrested himself in connection to the case. 37-year-old Kevin Frazier is charged with murder and aggravated assault. On April the 7th, police in Copper's Cove responded to a home on Hobby Road after someone from the residence called 911 and then hung up. When they got there, they found 33-year-old Destiney Carey dead from a gunshot wound. Frazier was also suffering from a gunshot wound but survived. After an investigation, police have now charged Frazier with Carey's death. He's in the Coryell County Jail tonight with a bond of $1.7 million.
Just know, I appreciate I'm blessed to be a part of this lady's life, this woman's life, and everything. You dig? Alright? So don't forget, her mama raised her right. Independent, strong, she get on the grind and do what she need to do. Nah, fuck, ain't no damn tipsy. I'm for real. I only had one drink tonight so far.
Destiney Carey built her life from the ground up while working as a nurse. She opened High Saturday Boutique in Killeen, a clothing and design store that became her own. She didn't need anyone's permission. She didn't ask for anyone's approval. She simply did it, and she was good at it. Her children remember her as the woman whose laugh lit up every room. Her family describes her as always welcoming, always helping others with their businesses, their children, their lives. She was someone who lifted people up. That was Destiney. Kevin Frazier was 37 years old. He served in the U.S. Army as a staff sergeant from 2004 to 2016. On paper, he had stability. In reality, he had a record, multiple arrests in Killeen. The details of his past don't matter as much as what happened in their present. As Destiney's boutique grew, as her confidence grew, as her income grew higher than his, something inside Kevin broke. She was becoming independent. She was becoming successful. She was becoming someone who didn't need him to survive. And that terrified him. When Destiney decided to leave, when she filed for divorce, Kevin couldn't accept it. This wasn't about heartbreak. This was about control. She had refused to let him dictate her life. She had outgrown him. She had succeeded without him. And he could not tolerate that reality. On the morning of April 7th, they were home together. An argument started. Not the first argument about the divorce, about money, about her independence. But this time was different. This time Kevin had a gun. They argued. The tension built. Destiney probably didn't believe he would actually do it. People rarely think the worst will happen until it does. At 12:25 p.m., someone called 911. The call came through and then cut off. Police responded immediately. When they arrived and knocked, they heard Kevin's voice say, "Wait." They heard Destiney scream. The officer made the call to enter. He kicked the door open. That's when the shooting started. Kevin fired multiple times. One shot struck the officer in the leg, shrapnel wounds. But the officer kept moving. When the gunfire stopped and he got a clear view of the house, he saw Destiney lying near the front door. She wasn't moving. She was gone. Kevin was in the living room with gunshot wounds. He was alive. She was not. Destiney was pronounced dead at the scene. She was 33 years old. Kevin was transported to Carl R. Darnall Army Medical Center at Fort Hood. While he recovered, detectives began their interviews. His statements were very inconsistent. He couldn't keep his story straight. He was charged with murder. He was charged with aggravated assault on a public servant. For shooting at the officer who tried to save Destiney's life, his bond was set at $1.7 million. $1 million for murder. $750,000 for assault. The case went to trial. It took 4 years until 2026 for the verdict to come down. Kevin Frazier was convicted. The sentence, 10 years for criminally negligent homicide. That's the maximum sentence for that charge. 2 additional years for deadly conduct from shooting the officer. Served at the same time. 10 years total. For a woman's life. For 6 children who lost their mother. For a grandchild who will never know their grandmother. For a successful business owner who will never open that boutique again. For a laugh that will never light up another room. Destiney's daughter spoke after the verdict. She said, "My mom was a hard-working woman who took care of all 6 of us. She was always a fun person to be around. Her laugh just lit up the room. She was everything. She always wanted to help others out with their kids, their businesses, and much more. She was always welcoming." That's what Destiney was. That's who she was. And that's who was taken away. Say her name, Destiney Jasmine Carey. She was a mother. She was a nurse. She was a business owner. She was ambitious. She was independent. She was building something real. And she was killed because one man could not handle the fact that she didn't need him to survive. This story teaches us something critical. Control is not love. Jealousy is not passion. When someone makes you feel small so they can feel big, when your success becomes a threat to them, when your independence is punished, that's a warning. That's the signal. If you're in a relationship where you're shrinking instead of growing, where your achievements are met with anger instead of support, where you feel like you have to ask permission to succeed, that matters. Pay attention to it. For those watching who know someone in that situation, don't look away. Don't pretend it's not happening. Say something. Do something. Because the alternative is burying someone you love. Destiney Carey deserved to see her children graduate. She deserved to expand her business. She deserved to build the life she was building. She deserved to live. But she was killed by the one person who was supposed to support her, protect her, and love her. Instead, he chose jealousy. He chose control. He chose violence. Remember Destiney Carey. Remember what happened to her. And remember that independence in a woman is not a threat. It's freedom. And freedom should never cost a life.